Rockstar just gave us our biggest look at GTA 6 yet, and there's a lot to unpack. So here are 10 details you may have missed in GTA 6, an extended look. One thing I kept noticing throughout the extended look is just how natural the NPCs feel. They're not just standing around waiting for you to cause chaos. They're talking, reacting, moving through the world, doing their own thing. And some of those street scenes genuinely look like footage from a real city. Rockstar has apparently gone much deeper with NPC behavior this time too. People can react differently depending on what you're doing, and even something as simple as walking around openly carrying a weapon can get attention. That might sound like a tiny detail, but honestly, this is the stuff that makes an open world believable. GTA 5 still has an incredible world, but after seeing this, some of those old NPC routines are starting to look very old. And if you're into cars, GTA 6 might honestly be ridiculous. I expected better vehicles and customization, obviously, but I didn't expect Rockstar to lean this hard into actual car culture. We saw old-school muscle cars, modern performance cars, street racing, proper track racing, garages, deeper customization, basically several completely different car scenes living inside the same game. And even stealing cars has more depth now. Some vehicles can apparently be broken into normally, while more expensive cars may need special tools. GTA has always been about cars, but GTA 6 looks like Rockstar finally decided to make car people obsessed with it too. Did you notice Lucia firing a shotgun one-handed in one of the action scenes? It's such a small moment, but it looked ridiculously cool. Instant old-school Schwarzenegger movie vibes. And I love that it gives Lucia a little more personality too. The stance, the recoil, the way she handles the weapon. It just feels more cinematic than what we're used to in GTA. If Jason and Lucia really have different weapon animations and styles, switching between them could feel much more distinct. And yeah, one-handed shotgun Lucia is already one of my favorite little details from the whole presentation. Speaking of gunplay, did you notice this slow-motion moment during the shootout? Because my first thought was immediately, Max Payne. And that comparison actually makes a lot of sense. Rockstar themselves developed Max Payne 3, which had one of the best bullet time systems ever put into a third-person shooter. So seeing GTA 6 suddenly slow everything down during combat, and seemingly let you mark weak points on enemies, definitely got my attention. And of course, Rockstar already uses a similar slow-motion targeting mechanic in Red Dead Redemption 2 with Deadeye, so this kind of system definitely isn't new territory for them. Now, Rockstar hasn't confirmed that GTA 6 actually has a proper bullet time ability, so this could just be a cinematic effect. But if they've brought even a little bit of that Max Payne 3 DNA into GTA 6's gunplay, I am absolutely here for it. I know we've been saying for years that GTA 6 looks incredible, but there were multiple moments in this presentation where I genuinely thought, how is this an open-world game? The lighting, reflections, interiors, beaches, crowds, and especially some of the nighttime footage look almost photorealistic. And what impressed me most is that it doesn't seem like Rockstar achieved that by making the world feel empty. There's still traffic everywhere, people everywhere, things happening in the background. That's usually the trade-off with graphics this detailed, and apparently Rockstar just looked at that trade-off and said, nah, we'll have both. We're halfway through, and if you're enjoying the breakdown, hit subscribe because I'll be covering everything GTA 6. Now, back to the details. One thing I still can't get over is that all of this was captured from in-game footage on a PlayStation 5. And just to be clear, Rockstar only says PlayStation 5. They never said whether this was the regular PS5 or the PS5 Pro, so I wouldn't believe anyone confidently claiming one or the other yet. But honestly, that almost makes it more impressive. Because some of these shots look so polished that I genuinely expected people to argue they were pre-rendered. They're not. And the lighting, reflections, crowd density, and animation quality are doing a lot of heavy lifting here too. This isn't just a pretty skybox. If this is really what GTA 6 looks like during actual gameplay, Rockstar may have just raised the bar for open-world games again. This is one of those features that sounds small until you really think about it. Jason and Lucia can actually gain weight, lose weight, and change physically, depending on how you play. Eat too much, you can get heavier.
Mouth-watering meats from the open range, topped off with our world-famous buns.
Work out, you can get fitter. And I love this, because it reminds me of one of the coolest things about San Andreas. Your character actually felt like they were living in the world. A lot of modern open-world games have become bigger and prettier, but somehow less reactive. GTA 6 seems to be going in the opposite direction, and this could affect way more than just looks, clothing, animations, stamina, maybe even how NPCs react to you. If Rockstar really commits to this system, I think people are seriously underestimating how much more personal your version of Jason and Lucia could feel. We all knew GTA 6 was going to parody TikTok and Instagram, but I don't think people realize how important the social media system could actually become.
Holy shit, chat! What do I do?
The feeds aren't just there for jokes, they seem woven directly into the world of Leonida. You're seeing people, events, locations, and chaos happening around you through your phone. And if Rockstar ties that into missions, random encounters, or discovering new places, this could completely change how we explore the map. Honestly, I think this is either going to be one of GTA 6's smartest features or one of the most annoying. Because if they overdo it, nobody wants to spend half the game scrolling fake social media. But if they get it right, imagine seeing some crazy event on your feed and then actually driving there to find it happening in the world. That could be brilliant. I think this might be one of the biggest differences between GTA 5 and GTA 6. Jason and Lucia don't just feel like two characters you switch between. They actually feel like partners. Rockstar is building gameplay around the idea that these two are working together, driving, shooting, robbing places, reacting to each other. And that sounds obvious, but it changes everything. GTA 5's character switching was cool, but most of the time Michael, Franklin, and Trevor were still living their own separate lives. Here, the relationship itself seems to be part of the gameplay. That could make even simple missions feel different depending on who you're controlling and what the other character is doing. And if Rockstar can make that feel dynamic rather than scripted, I think Jason and Lucia could end up being the most interesting protagonist setup GTA has ever had. I can't believe how good that car chase looked. Seriously, this was probably my favorite moment of the entire extended look. It wasn't just fast cars and explosions. The whole thing felt alive. Traffic everywhere, police closing in, shooting while moving, NPCs reacting, Jason and Lucia working together. It looked chaotic without looking scripted. And that's the part that really impressed me, because GTA has always been good at giving you crazy car chases, but this looked like Rockstar has finally figured out how to make those moments feel cinematic without taking control away from you. The camera work, the traffic flow, the amount of stuff happening in the background, it all made the chase feel way more intense than anything in GTA 5. If normal gameplay can create situations like this on its own, then I genuinely think GTA 6 could make a lot of other open-world games suddenly feel very outdated. And those are 10 details you may have missed in GTA 6 An Extended Look. But I'm sure Rockstar hid even more in there. So if you spotted something I missed, drop it in the comments and subscribe for more GTA 6 coverage.